once you get into astrology and your natal chart and the energetic influence of the time that you were born, came into physicality, where the stars were aligned, what energetic influences were being put out for your local, where you specifically were born. That's like a geomancy type aspect of the as above, so below. Because you're looking at the energies above, where you're physically located when you were born. One, take a step back. Where were you conceived? And what was the energy like at the time that brought you in from the fourth dimension? Just that higher frequency when you were less dense in your light body, and then you came, quite literally, and into that zygote, that first cell physicality. That's when you were actually brought into Earth, so to speak. So that's just taking things a step back. It's an interesting perspective to try and work out, because not too many people know the exact date, time, place that they were conceived. Some people do, but that's not a very open conversation with the offspring and their parents. But maybe it was something in the past that was more explored, or maybe it's an occult thing that people know, because it's just like creating a video. Like for me, making a music video, when you set, or any type of commercial, anytime that you set an intention prior to hitting the editing booth, which would be equivalent to parenting, when you make the plan how you're going to edit, what cuts you're going to make, and then you correlate that, you correspond that with the type of shots you're going to make. Are you going to do it in front of a green screen? How are you going to edit it? Are you going to do the Ultra key? You start thinking about your exact, what you're doing is putting your conscious attention in, just like you're going to do the conscious intention of how you're going to parent, what moves you're going to make. Well, then you set the intention for conception. Set your intention for conception. You make that magical night. You lay the rose petals down, the candles, and you have your divine union, the divine masculine, divine feminine, and you bring that soul in from the higher dimensions into the third dimension, which could be considered, birthday's already taken, so you need a new term. But you know where I'm going with it. Interesting concept. All right.